So, this is the second time I'm shooting this video. So I would like to apologize in advance for the inauthenticity of this review. But I did buy the cologne and I do have to give you the review. So, it's going down today. My name is Isaiah AM and this is another cologne that I had just copped. So, this is Davidoff CoolWater Oceanic Edition. I just reviewed this 15 minutes ago. Sprayed it on this hand. And it's still there. It is a really good damn cologne. It's a banger. Is it as good as the original CoolWater? No. But it is good though. It is really good. It's definitely, when it says Oceanic Edition, it definitely means that. This is how it looks. I'll put the front right here. This is how it looks in its entirety. It is a really good cologne. And especially for one, Davidoff CoolWater being an OG scent and Davidoff CoolWater being as cheap as it is, and for it being a Eau de Toilette, I think I'm saying it right? Eau de Toilette, whatever. For not being a parfum, for not being an extrait, this really hits. And just let this be a reminder for you people that not every single parfum hits as strong as this bad boy. This shit hits. That's how real it is. It fell over. This joint is banging. I'm gonna still spray some more because I like it. I feel like, I feel like this was the shit back in the 90s. If this wasn't out in the 90s, I don't know if this was out in the 90s. I don't know. But if it was out in the 90s, this was bagging your mother. This was bagging your mother and your auntie in the 90s. This is for my millennials. All right? While we was pressing up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, trying to get the Contra codes right, trying to get the Ninja Turtle codes right. Yeah, the OGs was out there trying to talk to our mothers, and they were wearing cool shit like this. You know what I mean? CoolWater Oceanic Edition, Versace jean, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Jesus Christ, Jupe, the car. These were the OGs these were what the OGs was wearing while they was trying to get you a little half sister, half brother. You feel me? So, gotta show some respect to the OGs. You know what I mean? For the youngins out there, the Gen Z and younger, who are getting into colognes and who are getting into collecting, and you want to look like an old motherfucker, you want to wear Kango hats, and you want to, you want to dress like an OG, well, now's your chance to smell like an old motherfucker. Smell like the old motherfucker at the barbecue with the linen suit and the Bluetooth in the ear. This is your opportunity to dress like and smell like an old motherfucker.
Hello, the 90s just called. They want their hats back.
You're welcome. I put you on game. Don't ever say I ain't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? But for the OGs like myself, who is, in their late 30s, early 40s, want to dress it up a little bit, be on some, little cool shit. You don't want to have the hoodies all the time with the fitteds. Sometimes you want to step out with the button down, with the tie and the blazer, the suit jacket. I don't know why it's the suit jacket. But with the suit jacket, you know what I mean? You could throw this on. You could throw this on and you could test the waters. Because sometimes y'all put on these parfums and these extraits and that shit be blaring her nose to smithereens. She don't say nothing because she likes you. But a lot of times y'all be putting on that shit and that shit be strong as hell. And she don't like it and she don't say nothing about it. You know what I mean? Y'all put on that spice bomb. You put on that spice bomb and then you wonder why she don't want to take you home. Because you're too spicy. You're too spicy. So, I would say out of 10, I would give this a 7.5 or 8. I personally used to smoke for 15 years and my nose isn't all what it used to be. You know what I mean? So to me, if I could really smell something, I know it's hitting. CoolWater is one of those ones. When I spray a couple of sprays, that shit is hitting. This, you got to spray at least like 7-8 sprays to get the effect of spraying 2 sprays from the regular CoolWater, which says a lot. You know what I mean? Because both of those are toilettes. They're not extraits. They're not parfums. You know what I mean? 7.7. Would I wear it? Fuck yeah, I would wear this. I'm not wearing this until the end of June, early July. That's what I'm putting this on. And I'm not putting this on for an everyday scent. Maybe. I don't know. Nah, not everyday scent. Not everyday scent. This is like boat party. This is like boat yacht party shit. You go into a boat party, yacht party, you want to like, you know, be on some fancy smashy shit. This will do it. This will really do it. But it'll still do the job. If you want to get on a boat party and smell pretty decent for the low. And on top of that, don't nobody know what this is. Nobody younger really know what this is. I'm putting you on game right now. The OGs know about this. But the youngins don't know what this is. So you could put this on and nobody's going to have a clue of what the hell you're wearing. You're going to be like, yo, what is that? It just smells mad good. You don't got to tell them nothing. You can keep this a secret. Not say a word to nobody. Nobody. Straight like that. You know what I mean? This is fire, man. Definitely fire. I'm going to put the notes right here. And once again, I'm giving it a 7 out of 7. I think y'all should really check this out. Right now, I got this at Burlington for $20 today. I literally paid $21.72. So as far as I'm concerned, actually, shit. All right, I changed it. It's now at 8. I put this to an 8 now. It's now at 8. $21.72 to smell this good, it's got to get an 8. It deserves that much. You know what I mean? 8 out of 10. All right, so that's that. This section of this video, I would like to title Suggestions from Out-of-Towners. This is about white teas. Like I said, I just finished shooting this video already, so I apologize if you see this already opened. But the truth of the matter is, right, for the entire week of the second week of April, this has been on my FYP. All right? Goodfellow and Co. white t-shirts and black t-shirts has been on my FYP all week. And I don't know what triggered it, but it just triggered. My FYP and my algorithm was just like, Goodfellow. So, and I heard everybody that was talking about it was from out of town. They were not from New York. A lot of New Yorkers do not do white tees from Target. They don't do Target. They don't do Marshalls like that. They just don't. You know what I mean? Because we come from the era, the majority of us, yes, millennials, and even some Gen Zers, come from the era of going to see Habibi or seeing, the Africans, and they getting their fitteds, they getting their white tees, they getting their uptowns, all on the strip, whether it's Jamaica Ave, Fulton Street, 149th, 3rd Avenue, Fordham Road, you know what I mean? 125th and Broadway, 125th and Lexington even. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cap USA, man. I got to go to Cap USA because I thought 125th and Lexington, that's the first thing that came to my mind. But, yeah, we don't buy T-shirts from Target. But I was like, damn, these out-of-towners keep talking about Goodfellow. What's going on? So I said, all right, I'm going to Target anyway. Let me see what's going on. I picked this up, $20 for a pack of 4. You get 4 in a pack, and it's $20. And I'm going to say this, right? This is 100% cotton. 100% cotton white tee. This is a 2X because I'm a big boy. You know what I'm saying? You know the deal. I'm a big dude. This is a 2X. And it's worth every cent. It's not it's not your typical white tee. It's not what we grew up with. It's not the 2 for 10, 5 for 20 days. It's not those. It's not that. You know what I mean? It's better than Sundial t-shirts, though. I tell you that hot shit. Remember the Sundial t-shirts? Remember that headache? It's better than that garbage. It's better than Gildan. It's better than Gildan. No bullshit. This is better than Gildan. I would prefer this over Gildan any day of the week. So 4 t-shirts, all cotton, 100% cotton, all white, that fits decent, that could go under your polos, your white, your button-ups, your polos, your jerseys. Summertime's coming, it can go underneath your button-downs, your short sleeve button-downs. You know what I mean? Or even if you just want to play the block in just a regular white tee, throw the chain on top, this can do it. This can do it. I would even say you can go all black, because I'm going to get a couple of all blacks now. You know what I mean? Especially since there's so much of these. Because like I said, nobody buys these. So I'm going to be the only one out there really buying these like that. You know what I mean? But you can get the all blacks, all black tees, throw a couple of chains on. Your summertime, you fly shit in the summertime. Just play the block in the black tee. Boom. Simple. You know what I mean? Throw your fitted. That's it. You win. Just like that. So I would say out of 10, I'm giving these a 9 out of 10. I'm giving these a 9 out of 10. I would still prefer if the Champs in Queen Center Mall would get their act together and get me my regular white tees I usually get from them, because the Champ white tees is blowing this out the water. But I'm still not getting as much for $25. Shout out to Champs, even though they're not sponsored for this. But shout out to Champs. They white tees is fire. It's just not fucking with Goodfellow. Goodfellow got that, bro. Goodfellow got that. 9 out of 10. This is the first time I would admit that these out-of-town niggas might be onto something. These out-of-town niggas might be onto something. Don't dismiss these out-of-town niggas. These out-of-town niggas be knowing shit.